An Irishman goes into the confessional box after years of being away from the church. There's a fully equipped bar with Guinness on tap. On the other wall is a dazzling array of the finest cigars and chocolates. Then the priest comes in. "Father, forgive me, for it's been a very long time since I've been to confession, but I must first admit that the confessional box is much more inviting than it used to be." The priest replies, "Get out. You're on my side." A Navy man walks into a bar, gives the bartender a conspiratorial wink, and says, "Quick, pour me a drink before the trouble starts." The bartender pours a drink and watches as the sailor downs it in one gulp. The sailor slams the glass down on the bar and says, "Quick, give me another one before the trouble starts." The bartender pours another glass, and the sailor drinks it as quickly as he had the first. The sailor pauses, lets out a belch, and demands a third drink before the trouble starts. After several rounds of this, the bartender says, "Look, sailor, you've been talking about trouble for 10 minutes. Just when is this trouble going to start?" The sailor looks at the bartender and grins. "The trouble starts just as soon as you figure out that I don't have any money." A guy at a bar was just looking at his drink. He stays like that for half an hour. Then, this big troublemaking truck driver steps next to him, takes the drink from the guy, and just drinks it all down. The poor man starts crying. The truck driver says, "Come on, man, I was just joking. Here, I'll buy you another drink. I just can't stand to see a man cry. No, it's not that. This day is the worst of my life. First, I fall asleep, and I go late to my office. My boss, being outrageous, fires me. When I left the building with my car, I found out it was stolen. The police said that they could do nothing. I get a cab to return home, and when I leave it, I remember leaving my wallet and credit cards there. The cab driver just drives away. I go home, and when I get there, I find my wife in bed with the gardener. I leave home and come to this bar. And just when I was thinking about putting an end to my life, you showed up and drank my poison."